Hello everyone, happy holidays. We completely neglected to mention that this episode is going to come out very soon during the holiday season, and we recorded it not too long ago, so it's surprising that we forgot to mention it. Another thing we forgot to mention was the fact that this episode is an online call that we did. We've all been so busy throughout this month, insanely busy, that we just didn't have the time to get together. So the easiest way for us to do things was to do an online call and record the podcast that way. Podcast, why did I say it like that? So because we're on a time crunch, we didn't get to read the responses we got on Tumblr out loud, so I'm going to read them at the end for us to enjoy. So I just wanted to make that clear before we start the episode. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, are we all recording?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Let's clap sync.
Oh god.
It's time to clap sync.
Okay, clap sync. Okay.
When I say 3, we clap sync. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, I did it after.
Did you guys do it?
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Let's do it again. After 3. After I say 3.
After 3?
No.
After 3.
After
Slay.
3? Okay.
Yeah, I say 3 and then you clap, okay?
Okay. Sorry.
Okay. It's okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I did it.
Okay, I
You guys did it?
got
Okay.
something.
Okay, cool. We're starting?
We're doing it live.
Do we have a cold open? Fuck it, we're doing it live.
Did y'all ever want to eat aqua dots as a kid?
What?
Aqua dots?
Orbeez, you mean?
Are you talking about Orbeez?
No, aqua dots. Hold up.
What?
You're
never
gonna
heard
get
of
some typing in my audio.
That's okay. Yeah, look up what aqua dots are, please, and please share it with us.
With the class.
Aqua dots.
Aqua dots.
Like Dippin'
We were
Dots, but
talking
wet.
about drinking.
I love that the first Google Images result is for poison control.
This is stupid, I'm sorry. We were talking about drinking glow stick liquid, which Cheyenne most definitely did as a kid.
Absolutely.
Which explains a lot now that you...
That's why I'm radioactive as an adult.
Drinking glow stick water gave me autism.
Exactly.
Hello?
It's freaking
You're a little bit glitchy.
Me?
No, Cheyenne.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd believe
At
it.
least on my end.
Yeah, mine too.
It's okay. The audio caught it, so just go again.
I'm struggling.
You're very glitchy. You're glitching out. I can't hear what you're saying. What? Try again.
Okay.
Oh,
Never
I
mind.
hear
I'm
you
gonna
now.
have to do this on my phone because my computer's chugging.
Oh, it's okay.
Valid.
Just send the Aquadots photo and
hold
we'll be
on.
fine. Oh my god. And we just... Oh,
Okay,
hi.
sorry.
hello?
Yeah, y'all went silent on my end for a second.
Oh.
Okay, I gotta do this on my phone. But yeah, the first thing that comes up for aqua dots is
Aqua
poison
dots.
control.
Aquadots. Aquadots recall. That's the first thing I see is Aquadots recall.
Yeah, the first result is poison control.
Wow.
Gotta make sure I'm in the right freaking chat.
Oh my gosh. So these are just beads?
Yeah.
They're just like plastic beads?
Yeah, and
Oh.
you put them on like a little grid thing.
Oh, I've
and then
seen
you put the
these.
water and then they stick together.
I think
It's
I had one of these when
it's
I was
like
young.
it's kind of like those iron-on things where you would
Yeah.
put them into shape and you'd iron
Yeah,
it,
except
but
for
with water.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think I had one of those.
This is specifically toxic to eat.
Yes.
And you
I wanted to.
So this is what we're going to be munching on while reviewing the podcast.
Or
Okay.
Polly Pocket clothes.
Oh yeah, the Polly
Polly Pocket
Pocket clothes is my favorite meal.
Delicious.
If I'm on death row, they're like, okay, what do you want as your final meal? I'm gonna say that Polly Pocket purple jacket.
Exactly.
Yes.
Just,
Polly
just
Pocket
really
pants.
munch on it.
Polly Pocket boots.
Yeah. Anyways,
Anyways.
welcome back to the Vampy Wampy Campy Podcast, everybody, where we vamp and you camp.
Sal,
Yep.
I can't believe you didn't join in on that.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
Now pitch your taint and get ready to listen.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Oh, we should introduce ourselves. I've remembered. I finally remembered.
Nice.
Slay.
I'm Steff.
Oh, I'm Shay or Shy.
I'm Sal. Sorry, I have to whisper.
Perfect.
Oh, ASMR?
Yes, so I'm starting a new ASMR channel.
It's called Sal Slays.
I was gonna say, like, I was gonna try to do some sort of, like, pun, like, Sal-MR.
Perfect.
So, no,
Perfect.
I can't make it work. Anyways, how are we gonna like consolidate the vampy, I'm wampy, I'm campy with our actual names? I feel like it's hard to do both at the same time.
It's our last names, you know?
So like,
Yes.
I'm Steff Vampy, and you're Shay Wampy.
Yeah.
Sal Bampy.
Yes, exactly. Perfect.
Salvador Bampy.
Drag name.
I'm gonna put that on my birth certificate now.
Going to the change your name legal store.
Yeah,
officially changing
once you
it.
go and change your name legally, that's what it's gonna be.
It's
Yep.
my middle name's gonna be the same. So
Today, we're talking about Season 1, Episode 6? Yes,
Six?
Season 1, Episode 6, Mirror rorriM. rorriM?
My
Mirror slash and then mirror backwards.
Yeah, my brain always read it as mirror rorriM.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be that, kind
Is
of.
it?
But like,
I don't know.
mirror because it's an R, so it's like rorriM. Mirror rorriM. In this episode, Erica gets possessed by a ghost in a mirror, and they're theater kids now.
Nice.
Officially.
Yeah, they've
Officially.
changed. They've rebranded their type of nerd briefly.
Mm-hmm.
because Ethan's a
To
simp.
drama nerd. Yeah, because Ethan's a simp, specifically.
Yeah. And Benny just wanted to do cool effects.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, what'd you guys think of this episode?
I
I
like
thought it was
it.
pretty cool.
One of my favorite things about this episode, well, first of all, besides gay Erica, which I mean, I feel like that photo's very popular,
Yeah.
but I don't even know if you guys knew that this is what the episode it was
No,
from.
I knew it was this
No, I
episode,
knew.
because I think you showed us this episode.
I did?
Yeah.
I might have. Okay, maybe. I feel like this was one that like I kept forgetting to talk to you guys about, so I thought it was gonna be all brand new, but I guess I did show it to you guys.
Yeah, because I remember gay
I just
Erica
forgot-
vividly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just forgot that the girl was Australian, like the main girl.
Yeah, Bindi
Cast
Irwin was
member?
in this.
Huh?
Bindi.
Is that her real
Bindi?
name?
I think so. Yeah, Bindi Irwin.
Yeah, that's Steve Irwin's daughter. And I when I said that, I was like, okay, I don't want you guys to think that I'm just making a joke that like I think all Australian people are the same. But like it just so happens one of the most famous Australian people, Steve Irwin, happens to be her father.
Yeah.
Because I was like, because literally I saw in the credits that her last name was Irwin, and I was like,
Oh wow.
there's no way she's related to Steve Irwin. That would be hilarious. And I'm like, am I just like stereotyping? Like,
All
am I just
Australians
being,
are related to each other.
like... Yeah, exactly. Ashton Irwin? No, he's not actually related. He just happens to have the same last name. But yeah, I was like, there's no way they're actually related, and they are. I looked it up, and I can't believe that. That's absolutely
I
hilarious.
can't believe you
Iconic,
lied to
honestly.
me by saying she died in the episode.
Yeah. She might as well have died. The only reason why she shows up at the end is to show that she didn't
Yeah, because
die.
I was like
'Cause it's a
towards
kid
the
show.
end, I was like, wait a second. If this girl fully died, wouldn't they have like closed the school for like a few days because she died on ground?
I think so.
Yeah, they really would have. They should have at least.
See, but,
That's one of my favorite scenes, yeah.
yeah. And how come the ghost girl died? Like, I guess it's like a different part of the set, but like 100 pounds of sandbags? She did.
Yeah, like there's no way just like literally 100 pounds of sandbags falling from as high up as they did.
Yeah.
I guess maybe they just happened to like, I don't know, like I guess she fell. I don't know how she just broke both of her legs, because that's all she did is like she broke both of her legs.
Maybe it hit her spine.
Like they must.
She's paralyzed from the waist down
God.
now. That actually could be possible.
Yeah. Because she would just be crushed.
Because it would have fallen on her head for her to
Pulverized.
fall down, right?
Yeah.
So maybe it just hit her like on her neck, like on her back.
Yeah,
then,
well, even if it got
Yeah.
her on like her, like that would have like pushed her down, and maybe her legs like took most
Uh-huh.
of it.
and just went into each other.
Yeah.
Just like the bottom bones just kind of went up.
Oh God.
Anyways, sorry.
They crashed
That's one of
into
my
each
favorite
other.
scenes. Yeah, because I think it's like
Even
a
then,
giant bag.
they were so like
Hmm?
chill and casual about a girl just being crushed by 100 pounds of
know.
sand.
Yeah, like Ethan was like, "Oh my god," and he immediately runs up, and he's like, "Someone call a doctor," and everyone's just like, "Here," like that's some Final Destination shit, and like everyone's just like, "Oh my gosh."
They're just
Like,
like,
you know?
Like there would be a therapist on site for like the next week.
I swear, yeah, it is pretty rough. And in that scene, Sarah like catches one of the bags, and like that's pretty heavy. I think one of those bags is 100 pounds, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, ouch, my hand."
My hand.
Yeah, she had to pretend that like she couldn't just casually hold that much weight in her hands, you know?
Yeah.
So she catched them, and then Erica was like, and she was like, "Oh, ow, my hand."
No.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's a little subtle thing that like I feel like, you know, was a nice little addition to the story,
Yeah. Also,
for sure.
I don't know why I just realized this now, but in my recording, you might hear my washer or dryer going on in the back.
Nice.
I'm hearing
That's
it right
fine.
now, and it's like making a very big, because it's spinning. It's like a big sound, and I'm like, okay.
As long as you warn the audience, they'll put through anything.
Exactly.
No, for real.
Clearly, considering people are still listening now.
For real.
I know, for real. Shout out to Cora, honestly.
Yeah! Oh my gosh, I'll put it on the screen if she's okay with it.
Rory runs a prank channel this episode.
Yeah! Rory runs a prank channel. And he's like, my new video just got 1 million views, which is actually pretty
Yeah,
good
especially
for
for
like
that time.
2012.
Dang.
Like your average YouTuber was getting like 500K maybe at best.
Yeah.
Like now, an average YouTuber will get like 1 million views per video. A million videos. But, like-
Videos.
Yeah, back then, like casually getting 1 million views. Ah! My brain. But casually getting 1 million views on a video is pretty cool. It's like pretty like, you know, hard to do back then.
Yeah.
So he went properly viral, you know, with his painting videos.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I guess is supposed to be a parody of Banksy, because it's prank.
Pranksy.
Yeah.
He's doing high art. That's what he's doing in his videos.
Who? You know what? Someone in that writing room must have been a fan of like prank versus prank or something.
For sure. There's a lot of like Smosh energy with
Yeah.
with Ethan and Benny.
Stop.
It's so
Stop.
Listen.
No.
I'm telling the truth. Okay, the guy who made like the 4-hour My Babysitter's a Vampire video, he would consistently just call them Smosh when talking about Ethan and Benny. It's like Smosh went to go do
So
this
true.
instead of saying Ethan and Benny.
I hate it. I hate
Oh.
that it's so accurate.
Yeah. Oh, and then when they were dressed up as girls in 3 Cheers for Evil, he was like, "What's the female version of Smosh?" And it's like, "So Dan and Phil." Dan and Phil went to go do this, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's not funny."
It's kind of funny.
It's a little bit funny.
Yeah, the episode where they become cheerleaders is just basically the Dan and Phil pastel edits.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. I keep seeing Tumblr posts about that episode where it's like the trans community has forgiven that episode.
They really have.
Yeah, I was like, I can't speak on that, but apparently that's the case. So
Yeah, sounds like
I have forgiven
apparently,
them.
yeah.
yeah, sounds like as
Yeah.
the trans community.
Yeah.
As the trans community of the
Oh
podcast.
god, sorry, my creaky chair.
It's okay.
Did we ever get a proper gnar from Bindi?
No.
I don't think we did.
Dang.
We
I
got
don't
like
think she
barely
gave
a
us
gnar.
a good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Betty and Veronica made me trans.
Yeah.
Out of context, that just seems like you're talking about the Archie comics.
You're so right. Even
We're
then,
We're
like,
just talking about
Which is still
Riverdale.
true. A Riverdale podcast.
Oh,
my
God.
There has to be one that exists. I would totally listen to that.
And if there
Why?
not that's
We got
Yeah.
to make one. I don't want to put you guys through watching
I
Riverdale.
want to watch Riverdale.
I don't. It's so bad.
But Vanessa Morgan, you gotta see lesbian Vanessa
And
Morgan.
Lily
Oh,
Reinhart.
you're so right,
Well,
actually.
she's bi in the show, actually.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna be typing, but you guys keep talking. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Yeah, because she makes out with Cole Sprouse.
Yeah.
I can't believe so many people who are on Disney have made out with Cole Sprouse.
The mirror lady, she just died in the 80s during the same production.
I think she actually died. Yeah, because she's a ghost that's possessed the mirror. So she literally died from a rainbow. The gay community killed her, which is an allegory that I didn't realize until just now. Because it was the 80s,
Yeah.
you know?
Dang.
Anyways, I don't want to talk
Dang,
about that.
that's
too
why
sad.
Ethan took the side of the bullies. The LGBT community.
No! That's bad! This episode is a subtle allegory for the AIDS epidemic of the
Oh my
of
god.
the 1980s.
This episode,
He was killed by a
this
giant
episode is an
rainbow.
allegory for Stonewall.
No. I can't believe
So what?
Ethan
This
sided
episode
with
is
the
on the
bullies.
opposite side of, on the wrong side of history or something. Jeez.
That's so bad.
Clearly, that was not an intended allegory, but
It is what it is.
it's
I
the
guess.
80s
You
and
didn't
she's
see-
killed by a giant rainbow.
You didn't see the gayest cool poster between Ethan and Benny?
No. In season 3, there would have been a "Being Gay is Cool" poster behind them at all times.
Yeah.
No, for real.
It would have been right beside the racism is not cool poster.
Yeah. They would have been right next to each other. Being gay is cool. Racism is not cool. Just next to each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
So stupid. So a giant rainbow kills her, which,
You know.
is loaded imagery for sure. And then
The gays are
we've
just
had
that
hauntings before. Season 1, episode 3, Friday Night Frights, right? The coach.
powerful. Oh,
There's supposed to be multiple hauntings going on at this school.
I guess.
Yeah,
Because there's the ghost
like,
teacher.
What do you mean that isn't normal?
It is this Whitechapel. Everything's haunted. Duh.
And that's why everyone in the crowd was NPCs when they were fully flying and using magic.
Oh, yeah. And everyone was just like, whoa, great show.
Whoa, special effects.
Yeah, come on.
You can't
Come on,
even
guys.
see the wires.
You can't even see the wires.
Reminds me of when we did Beauty and the Beast in high school.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for some lore, me and Sal are also theater nerds.
Yeah.
We're also theater geeks.
Y'all were the bennies.
We were the tech
Yeah.
kids.
The tech kids, except we didn't have that cool vest. I wanted
No,
a
for
vest
real.
like that.
We
Like,
needed a vest
seriously,
like that.
vest.
Y'all should have bought vests.
That would've been great.
Matching vests.
Why didn't we buy matching vests?
Oh my gosh. That'd be
There's always
iconic.
time.
Yeah, there's always time. It's like Saver's trip when.
Yeah, we'll get matching vests. Don't worry.
Yes.
We'll make it
I
happen.
mean, y'all
We'll get
already
podcast
y'all
vests.
already have the jerseys.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we both have a jerse bag.
And we all have our
Jean.
theater show t-shirts from high school. Well,
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all could
I haven't
just
been
go
wearing
as each
mine.
other for Halloween. I said y'all could just go as each other for Halloween.
no, for real.
You'd have to grow your hair out, and I
Oh,
have to
yeah.
cut mine.
Oh, you're so
Well, we can wear
right.
wigs.
Wig.
Unless I get a
I didn't
wig.
think about. Yeah, we'll get wig. We'll do that.
Wig the rafter.
We'll be each other for Halloween.
Well, that's our 2023 plans, guys.
Yep. We'll dress as each other. Well, we all three of us can dress as each other.
Oh,
Slay.
yeah.
Well, I don't know. We'll work it out sometime.
So Ethan just somehow became stage manager.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a pretty coveted role to get. I mean,
Yeah.
I just always assumed that this school was so small that, like, anyone who signed up got a part, you know? Like, hence Erica, who apparently is, like, horrible at acting, got to be the understudy. Just was like, well, you were present.
Once again,
Well, you
it's one of-
auditioned.
Yeah. Once again,
Yeah.
it's just like one of my favorite things where like actors have to pretend to act bad.
Mm-hmm. And then the idea that, like, Sarah is, like, secretly actually, like, a really good actress, you know?
Yeah.
And was just helping out and was like, oh my gosh. She was like, oh no, I don't need to be in the play. But, like, it would be really cool if I did. Sarah's so great
I
in this
love
episode.
her, Your Honor.
Same.
She's amazing.
Another
She's
thing
baby.
is the Serica stats. My man's just had a poster in his locker.
I know.
It was just in his locker, a poster that was like,
Do you think they made Pokemon
could beat
cards?
each other
Do you
in a
think they
fight?
made, like Pokemon cards, like, or like Yu-Gi-Oh cards for like
Oh my
their friend
gosh.
group?
I really want them to all have Yu-Gi-Oh cards of their friend group.
Yes.
How come we don't play Yu-Gi-Oh? We should play
Yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh,
we should play
guys.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
We should be
Let's
gamers,
get
guys.
into... I was just gonna say that. Let's be gamers. That's a callback to the first episode.
Slay.
That's one of the first things we said ever on the podcast.
We should
Let's
be
be
gamers.
gamers. But
We could still be gamers. We play Just Dance.
that's true. We play Just Dance. We're true gamers.
Actual
That's a real
gamers.
video game.
Yeah.
People don't think it's a real video game. It is.
It is now.
Mm-hmm. And, like, they have esports battles for Just Dance players, right? People are like, nah, Just Dance isn't a real esport. And it's like, it's the only esport where you have to actually do sport.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like, you actually have to train for it. Like, you have to be a professional dancer to compete
Yeah.
in the Just Dance esports.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, it's not a real esport. It's a real esport.
It's a
It's a
real
real
esport.
esport to me.
like put a
Yeah.
put a League of Legend player on that dance floor, they will be dead within minutes.
Exactly. They'll play one Lady Gaga song and be on the floor. Heaving and hoeing.
One K-pop
Anyways.
song from that entire game. Deceased.
Exactly. One BTS song and you're done.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they played Jumping, their bones are gone.
I'm so excited to play BTS Dynamite on Just Dance 2023.
It's so good. I actually love
Really?
Boy With Love. Yeah, it's so good.
Slay!
There's both of them.
Sorry, I'm so
They're so good.
I still
I'm
think
so
it should have been
excited.
Boy in Love.
For real.
I know. They still have time to add it.
They do.
I know.
We just have to petition it. There's a section on the Just Dance website where you can suggest songs.
Doing
my
it right now.
goodness.
Just gotta keep suggesting that one.
BRB.
It's great. But anyways, the episode.
Yeah.
I don't know why we were so off track today.
Anyway.
This is such a good episode. Like,
is.
I swear.
So
I love the idea of the lore. There's a lot of new lore added. to
yeah,
this
there was like
episode
a
as well.
spot of like vampire lore.
Yeah.
And also the fact that like if a spirit is inside of a mirror, then like a vampire can like use a mirror. Like imagine how cool that is. Like you just have like a dead bestie. You and your dead besties all live together. One of them lives in a mirror.
Wait a second. That kind of reminds me of Barbie and the Diamond Castle.
What?
Because in that movie, Barbie and her girlfriend find a mirror, and there's
Girlfriend, I mean just everyday normal friends.
yeah, they find a
Not
mirror,
dating.
and there's like fully just like a person that they talk to and communicate with.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
See, like,
I remember.
Imagine being like you're having a ghost bestie and just have them haunt a mirror. And so you can just like, fix your hair and make sure you look good.
Serica, Barbie, and the Diamond Castle crossover when?
No, for
I'm
real.
gonna need that on my desk by Monday, please, all you fanfic writers.
You know
out
what?
there.
I guess I'm gonna have to make it myself since it's so niche.
It's a little bit too niche. I'm gonna need to see that as soon as possible. ASAP, please.
Yeah.
Please.
ASAP. hand that over. But so what's her name? Olivia Fry. What's the villain's name?
Olivia Fry?
That's her name.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what they called her in the episode, I'm pretty sure. She dies. A giant rainbow kills her, and she possesses the mirror. And then in the mirror, she like has people do her bidding. I'm wondering, is this the first time this mirror is being used, like, since the original, like, haunting began?
Probably.
Or maybe like her soul has been like stirred because they're maybe like doing this production for the first time since she died.
Yeah, because when they open up the playbook, yeah, when they open up the script, because it was buried deep within the walls of the school, I guess.
Yeah.
Someone like hid it because they're like, no, or maybe they tried putting on a production of it previously and so they hid the script so like it wouldn't like
True.
so people wouldn't do it. But then of course,
or maybe
this new teacher just dug it out.
Yeah, or like I think it's just very much a situation where it's like demonic possessions where like ghosts are like attached to an object. And so, like, the owners who have to deal with that ghost at first hide the object, but then new homeowners come and dig it up, and everything's unleashed.
Yeah. This new teacher is just like, oh, I remember they did this play back in the 80s, which it's like supposed to be like a hippie play, so I don't know if it like they maybe intended the 70s, but then like the costuming for the flashback, like vision that Ethan had, was like 80s, because like you saw
maybe it was like the play was originally made and performed throughout like the 60s and 70s and up until the 80s
during hippie
when
times.
Then the person died and they're like, nope.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, so it's like kind of like a mixture of time periods, but
it's hippie propaganda.
Exactly. Hence, in the 80s, when like the tide shifted and conservatism. I should not talk politics. Let's just move on. I was gonna do like a thing. I was gonna be wise and like philosophical, but I couldn't even pronounce the word conservatism. So let's just move on. Y'all get what I was trying to say.
Okay. No wise Steff today.
Nope. No more thought-provoking content today, guys. I hate to break it to you, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah. But back to the mirror thing. I think I don't know if other theater kids like since then have used it. I'm assuming they have shows every year like usual. But I imagine they probably just like used the bathroom because they probably saw that the light was flickering on the thingy and they were like, that's broken. And so they're like, let's use the fluorescence in the school bathroom instead. So
yeah, like it just wasn't never used. Yeah. Like they just didn't use. Maybe there's like a tall tale that it's like it's haunted. And everyone's like shut up. But then like they all believe it and don't use the mirror.
Yeah, and like eventually the rumor just dies out and everyone's just like, yeah, we just go use the bathroom.
Yeah, we just don't even think about that thing, like the bulbs are probably all burnt out, like whatever, like it's just like they just don't use it ever. Yeah.
And then Bindi Irwin just wanders in like, hey yo, look at this mirror.
Yeah, basically, because she's like, oh my gosh, I'm a star. I'm a star. I'm a star.
A star.
I'm a star!
I want to see that movie so bad.
What a great movie. We were supposed to go see it in theaters because we saw the first one.
Yeah. I still need to see the first one. Although I think I could watch both because I have Showtime, and Showtime actually has a partnership with A24 Films.
Slay! No,
she possesses the mirror.
Sorry.
I'm a star! She possesses the mirror. Sunday Clovers gets possessed and kills herself. She dies also. Which wouldn't that mean if she didn't die? But like if she did die, would she possess like something else as well?
What if they're just besties in a mirror, trapped for eternity?
I was gonna say, like, would she also become like a mirror haunter? Like you'd have someone to keep company?
She goes and she haunts the bathroom mirror.
You take the main room, I take the bathroom. Sounds good.
It's like Ayo, why is the mirror Australian?
Why is the mirror Australian?
She was an exchange student, right?
Yeah.
I forgot. I was like, why is she just
Because
Australian?
Sarah says, like...
Yeah, Australia's just like,
Yeah,
where's our
'cause-
kid?
Also, why? Like, that's such a random thing. Do they just, like, did the actress just want to, like, star in an episode, and so they, like, wrote in the fact that, like, this character was an exchange student or something? Because it's kind of random. Because she clearly was, like, a special guest star, but, like, it's such a random, like, she's not famous, is she? Maybe she's famous.
She's
and I
actually
just
kind of
don't know.
famous. She was like on a season of Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, okay.
And then she's had like a couple television roles in the past.
Oh, okay, so she's like a special guest star then. Okay,
Yeah,
that
like
kinda
she's
makes
had like
sense.
some of her own like things. Like one of
Old of them.
them's called Bindi and the Jungle Girl, Bindi's Boot Camp,
Oh, okay.
Steve
I've heard
Irwin's
about that one.
Wildlife Warriors.
Oh, okay, so it's kind of like the same kind of projects that like Steve Irwin would do, like TV show
Yeah.
like showings and stuff. Okay,
And
I understand.
there's mbav.
Yeah.
There's
I think
Mbav.
it's bold of the mbav writers to have a special guest star who's pretty famous and kill her in the episode.
No, for real. When her father was
like-
infamously killed.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't going to bring it up, but you went there.
Well,
Well, we were all thinking it.
exactly.
Something I found very interesting about the mirror is that it
Lord.
clearly seems, at least in my opinion, because of like the multiple times we see people go and look at the mirror,
Mhm.
it's like they're enticed to go sit down in the mirror by like thinking they look good, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Like,
Ethan.
that's kind
you
of
got
like
the good lighting.
Yeah. Yeah, because at first it's like Erica does it, but it's like, maybe it's just because like she's literally never seen herself before, like she turned in the mirror before. So she was like, I have a reflection. Oh my gosh, I'm so hot. Like, you know.
Yeah, it really
Yeah.
like lured
But
her
Ethan
in.
is just a nerd.
Yeah, it like lured her in by making her like, you know, maybe not that it makes you look more attractive, but like it makes you like, you know, want to sit down and look at yourself. Like it like, you know, she like pulls you in.
Yeah, it has like an
Yeah.
aura.
Cause like, yeah, because Ethan's just like, oh, okay, everything looks good here, and he's like, maybe a little too
And
good.
it's like, okay, you loser.
Yeah, like at that point I'm like, okay, it's like luring the person in, you know.
Yeah.
And then you can see because Ethan has a third eye, he has a sixth sense, if you would.
He sees dead people.
Spoilers.
Oh, I was
just
just, you know, the Sixth Sense.
Yeah, but that's like a huge spoiler for the movie, but like everyone knows about it, so it's whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, he sees dead people, and he like is able to like snap out of the trance, right? Because both Sunday and Erica are like taken under, you know.
Yeah.
But like he's like, this play is mine, and he's like, wait, why did I just say
He's
that?
like, wait, I'm not even
He's like,
in
huh?
the play.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah. And then he touches the mirror and he gets a vision, and he literally sees through the mirror
Me
into
when
the
see.
mirror dimension, and he sees Olivia in there.
He had a me when see moment.
Yeah. And he's like, Ariana, what are you doing here? We're keeping the Nicki Minaj references going.
They were so like tan in the mirror dimension.
No, for real.
Yeah, the filter they put like was really weird.
Yeah, because like
I don't.
it looked
I,
like
I
a
don't.
bad spray tan. Sorry.
Yeah. I wonder if it's just like the like filters or like the lighting, because it was like very like
That's what
glowy.
I think. I think what they did is like they shot it and then they like reversed the footage so it looked like reversed, like it was in a mirror, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then they put like a high contrast maybe, so like
Yeah.
Maybe.
so like a lot of highlight and then the shadows like really low, so it just
Yeah.
kind of make their skin look like a lot darker,
Yeah.
maybe. And then
I
they
looked
put like a glow filter.
It was like I think I already said it, but it looked like a bad spray tan, and I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what are these
So.
pasty Canadians doing so tan?
No, for real.
Exactly, especially Ethan.
Yeah.
Especially Ethan.
He's the pastiest
Considering in the
of
last
them
pasty
all.
episode we
boy.
talked about how pale he was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was just about to pick up. So, Shay, you know how you have one of those clicky worms, like those slugs?
Yeah.
I got one of those like a couple weeks ago, and I was just about to pick it up and start shaking it, but then I was like, wait, that's a bad idea.
You mean like... Sorry, Steff.
What are those? Wait, what are you
It's a
guys talking
slug.
about? A slug?
Yeah, I'll take a picture.
I've seen
Yeah.
them before. Yeah, you showed me. Okay.
Yeah, my
That's
rainbow
what
slug. That looks very
Yeah.
suspicious.
Yeah, didn't you just like pull it out of your bag one day?
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa. Anything else to say about this episode before like bad joke section?
Oh, wait,
Huh?
hold on, I had something, but I lost it. Hold on, I gotta rethink of
Oh.
it. Oh, I remember now. But, this is the episode where we watched it for the first time. I thought it was a wand that Benny was holding.
Yeah.
Ah, the
This
wand!
Oh,
is where the wand room
It looks like one.
The wand discourse.
We finally
It's
reached
time for the wand discourse, everybody.
And it's just
Okay,
a
we reached
slingshot.
It's a wishbone slingshot.
Okay, but the
shaped,
way
like,
he's
wooden
holding it-
thing.
The way he's holding it makes
It's
it
like
look like
the
it was kind of a wand.
It's the tricycle of wands.
It's a 3-sided wand.
Like, the way he was holding it and, like, the
Like, if
light
he-
at the end
like-
of the stick, I
like,
was
if-
like, that's a wand.
Like, if he wasn't holding both handles, like, his spell would have gone both forward and back at him.
I'm pretty sure what it was is that it can detect where a soul is.
Like,
So
one
like
of those...
it points to where a soul is or something.
Like those things that you hold and then, like, people say they detect ghosts.
And then there's 2 souls. He got a twofer with that mirror because Ethan got sucked in. He got yoinked
You
in.
gotta buy 2, get
And then,
one
like,
free.
wait, Ethan was, like, talking through Sarah, right?
Yeah, because like whoever walks up to the mirror, like they speak, they start saying the words that like the mirror version of them says.
Yeah.
So when Olivia was being like, "This play is mine. They have to hurt for what they did," it was like they were saying it, and that's why they went all crazy because she was like, "Everyone trusts their own reflection." So it was like her, like basically like poisoning their minds with like
Yeah.
their own, yeah. And so Ethan did that when he ran up to the mirror to try and get yoinked back out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like this episode has a lot of very casual, like, there's no scene where, like, the two of them, or they have to, like, sit in a room and, like, decide what spells to use, like, in the first episode.
Yeah, they
Where it's
just...
like, okay, there's a green mist, we have to go find out what the green mist is, and then when we find it, we find the cure in the book, and then we go and we defeat it. They
Yeah.
just, like, kind of do it.
Yeah, I think it's because they've had, like, experience with, like, ghosts and stuff before, so they're like, okay, this is what we gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they already know what to do, which is, like, Benny is just like, I have this spell, I think is what he says, like, it
Yeah.
removes, like, a soul from, like,
Something
he just knows
else.
it, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I
And-
thought it was really funny. I guess this can go in bad jokes, but like it's okay. But like the thing where Ethan's like, "You can email me the explanation." I thought that was really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Benny does. He's like, I'm trying to explain what the spell does, and he's like, I don't care, just get me out of here. Like, it wasn't an urgent situation. It's not like there was like a time limit or anything.
Like, there
you
was
know?
a time
Yeah.
limit, it's called the show runtime.
I was gonna say there's a time limit on the episode. That was like the final 5 minutes of
Ethan
the episode.
entered the mirror dimension and broke the fourth wall, and he's like, okay, we're running out of time, guys.
Yeah, he's like, I don't care, just yank me out of here. And then he does the spell, which causes Sarah, I think, because like they put their hands, they touched through the mirror.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Eat there a moment. They touch, and then she like pulls him through the mirror, and that's what causes it to crack, which I think is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. And
Like-
then Ethan just
like-
fully breaks the mirror, and that makes things worse.
Yeah, and a good joke. Well, no, I think what happened is that the crack, because it cracked because a soul like was ripped out of the mirror, which caused it to crack.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Oh.
Erica ran up to it because she was possessed, and that crack let the other soul, Olivia, possess Erica.
Yeah.
So she was possessed in that moment, and then Ethan broke the mirror, which would have like killed her. I think, like the soul, it would have like died or whatever,
Yeah.
because like its host was no longer there. That's what I assumed. So that's why he immediately shattered the mirror. Oh, and then good joke when he was like, "I guess I'll just have to wash with your grandma's special soap." What was I saying? Forgot what I was saying.
Oh, grandma's special soap.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Just like Out of context, it doesn't sound good. But he was like, that's 7 years bad luck. And he's like, I'll just have to wash with your grandma's special soap.
Oh.
Gross.
I don't know, it's a very subtle, funny
Yeah,
joke.
like she just makes like bad luck reversing soap.
Yeah, you like wash the bad luck off of you. But they didn't, like, that scene went by very fast, and they didn't even bother to explain anything. Like, I guess they just kind of assumed you can understand what was happening through the visuals. Like, you didn't try to hold your hand or anything.
Yeah.
But, like, other people, I've seen people react to the show before, like, you know, very little things. But, like, people who talk about this episode, they, like, they get confused. Like, they're like, wait, I don't even know what happened there. Like, they just, like, don't understand it. And I'm like, this show was made for kids.
Yeah.
And as a kid, I understood it perfectly fine.
Exactly.
So, you need to pay attention when you watch a show.
Yeah. Media literacy
I'm sorry.
0.
Yeah. Like, you review and you react to TV as like you're living on YouTube, and yeah, it was very funny.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Is it bad joke section?
Yes, it's bad joke section. I'll insert it in post.
Bad jokes.
That joke never gets a laugh.
That joke never gets a laugh. I'll put that in
Can
post.
I just say first thing that comes to mind?
Mhm.
Yes.
It's Benny time.
No.
It's Benny time.
Gross.
That was very bad when Erica's possessed and she's like, all of these gizmos and gadgets just look very fragile to me, and she just throws it off the top balcony.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
That's very serious. That was like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, like she could have
like light
very much
fixture.
gotten like suspended for that.
Yeah.
That's like, those are expensive. Those are like $5,000 or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
The scream. Oh man, I wish I would have gotten the sound effects done for this episode. But that scream that Benny does is very funny. I'll put it in post as well. He's just like, ah! Like a genuine scream of terror.
Rent was due.
Acting his ass off. But another bad joke.
Or like whenever I guess Erica was being like mean and like Sarah was like, yeah, she's like acting different or whatever, and then Betty's like, I don't think she's acting that different.
That's not the Erica I know. And he's like, that's kind of the Erica I know. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys caught it, but Erica trying to do an Australian accent. That was very bad.
I couldn't understand
That
what
was
she
very
was
rough.
saying.
I don't know what she was saying either. I think the captions cut out in that scene too. Like, they're just like, I don't know. Oh my god. Sorry, wait 1 minute, guys.
Eh?
Sorry, did you hear that?
No, you're good.
I have a giant pile of just trash on my table.
Yeah.
And it just fell over like
Oh
a
my gosh.
mudslide of trash.
Honestly, iconic.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh god.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I guess another thing is that whenever Rory tried to, reveal himself as Pranksy on video,
yeah.
so it was just a floating, like, I don't know where his clothes went. That implies he was naked. No,
Where were his clothes? I don't know why. They're just too lazy to, like, have the clothes, like, floating.
Yeah.
So it's like, when you're a vampire and you're on camera, all of you, including your clothes,
Yeah, they just kind of
disappear.
pull, like, a Violet from The Incredibles. Like, her super suit specifically.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I thought that was funny whenever he realized he didn't show up on video. And then, like, I don't know what it is about Ethan's, like, you don't show up on camera, bud.
He was just like amused by it. Like you've been a vampire for so long. How come you still thought this would work? Like, they call me artist.
They call me
idol.
Wrong
Idol?
group, but I appreciate
it. They call me artist. They call me idol.
They call me idol. You're gonna have to add that to the
Please.
the Vamps.
Yeah.
Oh God. Dang it.
Idol by BTS featuring Nicki Minaj.
I was also about to say, what's the song lyric? Hold on. I gotta look it up on the DMs.
The
between
Nicki
me and
Minaj
Shay.
line that she starts off with, she's like, "What's good, Korea? I've been a boss for my whole career." Anyways,
Hold on. Before we continue, I'm looking.
I'm 5.
I'm 5. Where is it? I sent it, and then Shay, like, cackled from across 2 streets.
Huh?
You heard it from 2 blocks down.
Which was it?
It's a Stray Kids lyric, but I'm trying to remember what I said specifically.
Oh, it was the the My Boy Spittin' Facts They Locked and Loaded.
Yeah! There we go.
What?
Hold on, I'll send it.
My boy
My
spitting
voice is
facts.
spitting facts.
You're gonna hear typing on my end again, sorry.
Oh, it's so stupid. I love it.
You gotta add that song to the Vamp Vamps now.
Oh, heck yeah.
Are there no more bad jokes?
I
Is
don't
that
know,
it?
just like
We get all the bad jokes.
like Rory like asking Ethan for help, and then Sarah coming and being like, "I need your help," and Ethan's just being like, "Bye."
Oh yeah, we all were just
Yeah,
like simp.
my boy spitting facts they locked and loaded.
Locked
Pow,
and
pow,
loaded.
pow.
That's almost as good as fame, flashlight.
Sorry.
We gotta stop making fun of people who English is not their first language, not saying it right. It's
so
just
good, though.
it's charming. I
Yeah.
appreciate the effort.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't have to sing it in English, but they did anyway.
Yeah, they did it, and I can appreciate that.
Yeah, exactly.
And in Japanese, a lot of times they
Yeah.
also make Japanese versions.
Yeah.
Too much talent. But anyways, is that it for bad joke section?
I think so.
Okay. Cool. And that's it. Bad joke section done. We're already at an hour, guys, or almost an hour. We're at 50 minutes.
It's
Oh
like,
heck. Is
Oh my
it
gosh, it's 10 o'clock.
is it like
Oh my
fit
goodness.
review time then?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have anything
don't
else
know.
to say before fit review.
I can't remember like any other bad jokes
Yeah, I think that's it.
aside from Erica's acting.
oh, yeah.
Erica's acting is a big joke. That final confrontation, it was like 30 seconds. I don't know why people thought that was the play.
I know they like
I
standing
know.
ovation.
I was like, I even said it. I was like, this cannot be over. And then they're like in the back, and they're like, "Do you think Miss LOL?" That's a bad joke. The teacher's name,
Oh yeah, her name.
Miss
Her name
LOL.
is like, yeah, it was like Laughlin Outer Little or something. It was like she had like 3 last names.
Yeah.
It was like Laughlin Outman Little or something. And they're like, oh, they just call me Miss LOL. Like, oh my god. That was very bad.
That's
Also,
the
the comment that Ethan's mom made, where she was like, I don't know why all of these plays have to have vampires now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Little self-nod.
What? What? What did you just say?
She's my religion, so
It's
I
from
can
a-
call you
It's from a
Jesus.
BTS song.
Oh God, what is it?
What song is that?
A beautiful by BTS.
You're beautiful, my
No, just
BTS.
beautiful.
Oh my God.
Beautiful. She's my religion, so I can call you Jesus.
I hate that.
Granted, this was back in
feel like-
2014 when they were first starting, so
I feel like phonetically
Is
that
it on
line doesn't
Spotify?
work, but like theoretically
Huh?
it works, you know?
yeah.
Is it on Spotify?
I have no idea.
It's just called. I have no idea. Hold on. Sorry, I'm doing Googling. Go ahead.
Did you want to get into fit review?
We could.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got to do the fit review clap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
Okay, you ready, guys? Let's do it.
Wait,
Let's do
hold
fit
on.
review
Wait.
clap.
Wait.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, fit review clap now.
Fit review.
Review.
Oh my god.
I bet it'll be timed up
Like-
when we.
It won't.
When I
I'm
listen
sorry.
to it.
It'll be perfectly insane.
Yes, because we're a little bit delayed on the call, but I bet in the audio we're like
Yeah, I'm sure we did that all at the same time.
100%.
100%.
Okay, first we're gonna talk about Sarah and
Sarah.
Erica.
Sarah.
This
I
was
mean,
really
oh
their
my gosh.
moment. Like,
This is a good episode for
Yeah.
them.
call me. Oh, dang it! I have idols stuck in my head. I hate y'all.
Same.
They call me honest.
They call
They
me
call me
Idol.
Idol?
Cool. Okay, so this is the first fit. I want to talk about
Wait.
Erica's fit because, like,
It-
it's, like, very, like, mature,
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Because she's wearing, like, this t-shirt with, like, one of those, like, necklace, maybe not necklace, but just, like, this, like, bejeweled, like stuff on the front.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember they used to make shirts all the time that had, like, a printed-on necklace, like, as the design on the shirt.
Yeah.
Those look so bad. This kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird again, like not seeing her in like red.
Red.
Like imagine if the jacket it's like a suit jacket almost. Imagine if that was like red.
Yeah, she's basically wearing, like, a blazer, like a blue
Yeah.
Why
blazer.
is she wearing a blazer?
I know, that's what I'm saying. It made her look, like, really, like mature,
Yeah.
which, I mean... Kate Todd was much older than the rest of them, and I feel like this outfit makes her look a little older. Which, I mean, she is. They're supposed to be seniors, but, like, still. Yeah. And I think she's wearing, like, slacks, too. I don't think she's wearing, like, jeans.
Yeah, like why is she
So, like,
dressed like a businesswoman?
Yeah,
I
very,
know.
very business.
She has a job interview
Business
after school,
forward.
that's why.
Yeah, exactly.
I like Sarah's outfit. I think it's kind of cute.
Yeah, I like Sarah, too. She has, again, she's wearing a lot of, like, these, like, boho, kind of, like, 2000s, like, New York, like, hippie kind of look,
Yeah.
right? She has a lot of shirts like that, where it's, like, very, like, muted color palette, with,
And
like, a lot of very busy
Yeah,
design
it's like
on it.
almost like a floral like tablecloth curtain paisley like
Yeah.
pattern.
Yes, and she has a lot of jewelry on. A lot of gold
I like
jewelry
her
on.
ring.
She has
It's like
hoops.
that big ring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good ring. And black jeans, like actually black jeans.
Yeah.
Usually they'd be wearing like very dark blue, but it's like full black jeans.
Yeah, and like then she has the bag as well.
Yeah, the suede bag.
Yeah.
That looks like suede.
It's a good
Maybe leather.
good fit.
Pleather,
Yeah.
maybe?
Can't even hold a notebook in there, but like it's a good bag.
It's a good bag.
So Erica doesn't even have a bag, so you know.
Yeah, she's like
told
I
you,
At
she
least-
has
at
a
least
job
Sarah has
interview.
one.
yeah, she's like
Yeah.
she's like I already got all my credits. I'm just here for fun now.
Yeah, she's like, I'm here to do my extracurricular. Knowing Erica, she would totally be ahead of her classes, like from her before Vampire Times.
Yeah, like
Oh,
she
absolutely.
absolutely like grinded her first 2 years in high school.
Uh-huh. Exactly, yeah. And, like, she's still kept up, because she's still really smart. It's just because she doesn't wear glasses anymore. It's like, oh, she's not smart anymore.
Yeah.
It's, like, the only reason why Erica never helps out, like, during the everything, basically, during all the missions, is because she just doesn't
Yeah,
care.
she just-
Like, she would be, if she actually cared and wanted to help them, she could probably do, like, way better than Ethan and Benny.
Yeah.
That's what, Gail said, remember?
Yeah. She
The
yeah.
Episode?
Yeah.
In the special guest episode, they're like, the two girls are way smarter. And if they just happened to care about the fact that, like, there's a villain terrorizing the town, they would get a lot more done than
For
these two
real.
buffoons. But anyways, something I wanted to mention. I like that line in the beginning where Erica is like, ugh, this play looks so stupid. And Sarah's like, why do you want to be in it then? And she's like, because it's on my bucket list to be in the school play. And it's like, why do you have a bucket list?
You know,
You're never gonna
Yeah.
kick the bucket.
you know, I like to think that Erica's bucket list like just got like it starts out pretty tame at the top, but then it gets like more and like more extreme as you go on.
Yeah. Like, kill 100 people. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
What? Wait,
Huh?
what? Wait a minute. She's like, attend a baking class, star in the school play, kill 100 people, start a dog walking business. Wait,
Yeah.
what was the previous
was
one
that
you said?
last one?
Go to a baking class? Anyways.
Oh goodness.
I guess that's it.
I don't like what's on my screen right now.
Ethan and Benny's fits. So listen,
Questionable.
I could deal with Ethan. Okay, I can deal with that.
Uh-huh.
He's honestly slaying.
I could deal with what Ethan is wearing. He's wearing green cargo pants, right? Those are cargo pants. Yeah.
What?
Like
Did you say
on
green?
Green?
They look green.
They look brown.
brown.
Oh my screen brightness. What? They look green.
brown.
Brown.
Oh my god.
Like,
What do you
Am I
want?
colorblind? Am I the one who's colorblind
like
here?
my man's is fully wearing 3 different shades of brown right now.
Let me provide some context to this little discussion we had here. So a few episodes back, if you remember, we had a debate on whether a shirt was blue or green. I think it was the Halloween episode. Craig, if you're watching this in like chronological order of when the episodes came out, you won't know about this beef until like later on, but the episode came out before this one. Sal was like, oh, look at this green shirt that Ethan is wearing. And I was like, fuck you, it's blue. And then I'm the one who looks like an asshole because it actually is a green shirt and it's not blue. And this is, here it is again. I'm a bad person. I'm sorry. That's all I can say in retrospect, honestly. And while I was editing the podcast on like the mbav Discord, we had a huge discussion about this. I involved way too many people in this discussion of whether the shirt was blue or green, and everyone basically agreed that it was green. So again, I'm just a bad person. These pants very much be brown, okay? So just don't listen to me anymore. Just don't listen to me when I talk about colors, alright? I clearly need to be tested. Okay, moving on. Yeah, he's going for the monotone look. Is that the term, monotone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Monochrome.
Ever since yes, monochrome. Oh god.
You know,
Ever since the mauve situation, the muted situation, I've been on edge. But he's wearing apparently brown cargo pants.
like okay, I can admit that they have a little bit of a like green twinge to them, but those are brown.
They're green twinged. I hate his shoes. I hate both of their shoes.
Yeah, I don't know
so
why
ugly.
do Benny's look so clunky.
They look like Sonic the Hedgehog's
Stop.
shoes. Oh my
No,
gosh.
because they do. They just need to be red.
Yeah. The red and yellow, and they're done.
Like I
anyways.
love clunky shoes, but with the rest of the fit,
Mhm.
it's not it.
I think Ethan is literally like legit wearing like those swamp shoes, like those ones you wear when like you're going like to a swamp, you know?
Dogcore. When you get thrown into a
Yeah, they're
swamp.
the Doug Falconhawk shoes. It's really
You know,
bad.
I just
Anyways.
realized Ethan is basically a bunch of shades of brown and beige right now, like from his hair
Yeah.
to his skin to the clothes.
Yeah, like his shirt is basically the same skin tone.
Exactly.
I think that's what's getting me off. Because I kind of like it. Like, I like the outfit.
Yeah.
I like the shirt. I like that he's not wearing the graphic tees anymore.
Yeah.
He, like, literally never wears graphic tees anymore, which, thank God. But like, this, like, kind of, what are they called? Like, long johns? Like shirt? I don't know what they're called. But this, like, long sleeve, like beige shirt, it's too close to his skin tone.
Yeah. He's a.
Also, Benny.
We're just ignoring the elephant in the room, and that is Benny's outfit.
we were just avoiding talking about Benny.
Yeah.
Is he even wearing a striped shirt under?
I can't tell.
I don't think so.
I think he might be. Because, like, if can you guys see me zooming
Yeah.
in?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think
Enhance
that's
the
a stripe
image.
right there. Yeah, enhance. Enhance.
I think it looks like another plaid shirt.
Maybe. Oh, I just put it. Oops. Oops.
You know what? That makes the outfit better.
Just like
What if I? Oh. Wait. 1 minute. Okay. What if I just? Yeah. What if I just?
I don't know what it is, but something about his stance and the way like the lighting is on him compared to Ethan, it looks like he was photoshopped onto this picture.
He looks photoshopped. Wait, let me undo this. He kind of does. Like, he's in the
Yeah.
foreground, and, like, he doesn't look like he's actually there, originally.
They Nicki Minaj'd him.
Yeah, they Nicki Minaj'd him. They had to insert him in post. Oh my gosh, wait, did you guys hear about that, that thing on Tumblr about, Matthew Knight?
No.
It's not really interesting at all, but, like, I think it's kind of interesting. So apparently, in certain scenes, for like an hour or two, like Matthew and I couldn't be on set.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I just heard Benny do the loudest snore from outside my door. He's like he's clearly like wanting to come in. Like he wanted to come in, but since my door's closed, he just fell asleep at like in front of my door. And I just heard like the loudest snore possible.
Like, did your like room shake?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Honk
Speaking
shoe,
of room
honk
shaking. Speaking of like room shaking at my work, they're replacing our roof. And so yesterday, it was so bad. They were literally shaking the building because they had to put supplies on the roof or whatever.
Nice.
And it scared me, my
shaking
coworker.
the building?
Yes. Like they would like I guess they were like slamming stuff down because like our door shook at one point.
Oh my gosh.
And like things were falling and it's like what the heck is going
Oh
on?
god, imagine the glass and like the windows and the door broke.
Oh god.
Oh,
That suck.
that's
But
very
no,
rough.
it was scaring me, my coworkers, and the customers inside. We were like, what the heck is that?
Oh my gosh! Wow.
But I went outside and asked because I saw a truck in the back of our building. So I was like, hey,
Hey.
what's good? He's like, I don't know,
What's good?
I'm just here to deliver them. And I'm like, what? I was like,
Wow.
okay. But anyway,
All right.
right, what's all this then?
Right. Benny's jacket's kind of horrific,
Yeah.
It's awful.
and that's all I have to say. This
Let me go back to it.
the all brown Ethan fit is mid. I kind of prefer his blue shirt that he wears later in the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Me too. Wait, should we talk about that? Should I go to that?
Sure.
Is that better?
See, okay, why are like Ethan and Benny kind of twinning?
They're so twinning.
Like you could tell like Benny's shirt is like blue gray. Ethan's shirt's blue gray, and it's like just their pants are like different.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're all basically wearing the same thing.
Yeah.
I like this Ethan shirt. I like this fit on him. It's very good. I wanted to say something about this jacket that Rory's wearing. I want to talk about his outfit before this one, but like we'll talk about this one now.
Yeah.
This jacket was in season 1. I never knew that.
Oh.
In the Dipod episode when he goes to that like emo concert or whatever,
okay.
he's wearing this jacket over the single tier shirt,
Oh.
That's cool.
and he like takes it off at the beginning of the scene,
Yeah.
and it like disappears. I guess like someone just takes it in between shots.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know,
Guess it's continuity error. He doesn't like put it in his locker or anything.
Something about Benny in the polo shirt plus the jacket is giving like a STEM major.
This jacket is very STEM major. Like, you know, like when you work in STEM, you wear this kind of jacket. I
Yeah.
don't know what it is. It's kind of weird that there's like a lack of Benny stripes in this
I know.
episode.
I
He's
mean,
like
this
wearing
one-
the striped shirt, but they put a
Yeah.
jacket over it.
He has stripes on his like sleeves, the wrists.
Yeah, the cuffing.
Wait, what is Rory sitting
The
on?
cups?
Is he just on the ground or is he on like a table?
I think he's just like hovering.
Oh.
I think he's on the table.
No, I think he's just let me see. I think he literally just like sat down in between their two chairs.
Mm.
Yeah, he did. He just like fully walked and just like kneeling next to them.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Yeah. He's wearing green pants. Oh my gosh. I knew I wanted to talk about let me go back. Okay. Oh my gosh, his shoes. This is such a good fit. There we go. Look at this fit.
Goodness. Oh my
Slay.
goodness. King.
Oh my
It
goodness.
is so okay. So he's wearing. I guess Rory just took all of Ethan's graphic T-shirts, which is why Ethan doesn't have them anymore.
Yeah.
He just went in his closet and stole all of them because he's wearing like a very Ethan graphic tee.
Oh yeah, but it's Rory, so it makes it better.
And it looks good on him. It doesn't look good on Ethan. It looks good on Rory.
Yeah.
They swapped clothes over the summer.
Stop.
And then he's wearing like these forest green skinny jeans.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you would consider skinny jeans in the men's section.
Yeah.
And then he's wearing like, are those rhino shoes? What are they called? The ones with the rhino on them?
Stop. He just like unlocked memories.
Yeah.
He has the sneaker night shoes on.
Yeah.
Sneaker night. My brother had
Does
some
that-
of those,
that-
actually. I think they had the shorts
yeah,
and not
yeah,
the
that
shoes. I was gonna say
I
DCs
remember-
for some reason, but that seems like
Yeah.
the
Like, I
incorrect
don't-
answer.
Only thing is, like,
Yeah.
I love Rory, but I don't know how I feel about, like, the green and red combination.
it's a bit
Like,
odd.
I know,
It's like,
like,
why'd you put those shoes
it's like,
on?
I know those are, like, complementary colors, so they're supposed to look kind of okay together, but no.
It's too Christmassy.
Yeah.
It's a little Christmassy. Oh, that reminds me. This is totally
It's
off
called
topic,
Echo.
but like, did you guys?
Sorry.
Echo. That was what the
Echo.
sneaker night video was sponsored by.
Okay, but yellow honestly looks really good on Rory. Can I just say?
I agree. He's definitely like yellow is definitely his color.
Yeah, for me,
Yeah.
Rory, I think part of me is saying this because of his hair, but like he's very like yellow, kind of like teal coated to me.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. They all have an assigned color. This is how it works. Okay, guys. They all have an assigned color. Rory is yellow. Ethan is blue. Erica is red. Sarah is pink and purple. Pink or purple, you know. It transitions from purple to pink
Yeah.
as the show, you know. And then, I don't know, Benny is what, like, red? No,
Nah.
like, orange.
Orange.
Yeah,
We keep talking that he's very red toned.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he's
you
like
know,
warm,
the warm tone. Yeah.
Well,
Warm.
Ethan's like the cold.
I would say I'm just gonna say orange
Yeah.
because then they would be Sonic and Tails.
Exactly.
Yes.
So Benny's orange.
Orange.
Okay, now let's do Fit Review clap
Okay.
one final time.
Oh god. Okay.
Woo.
Okay, y'all ready? That was Fit Review. Fit.
Oh.
Review.
Oh, I wasn't ready.
Why
Sorry,
you
I
did
was
it?
trying to. I was trying to fight with
No.
Discord.
Okay. Let's do Fit Review now. Okay.
Oh.
Let's just do Fit Review because I have to pee. So let's do Fit Review.
Okay.
Okay.
How come we always have to
Uh,
pee during the episodes?
I know. Okay. Fit Review clap right now.
Fit
Fit
review.
Review. Perfect. Okay,
Swear.
I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right
Oh god.
back.
Okay.
Oh! I had one more thought before we get into final thoughts. While I was
Oh?
peeing, I remembered something.
Okay.
I have my best thoughts while I'm peeing.
Yeah, your
It's a
third
fact.
eye opened.
Yep. So I want to talk about Benica because it's my favorite
Yeah.
shit.
Uh,
There was those little. We got fed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got fed. It's the opening scene. In the opening scene, Benny and Erica are like both walking down the same hallway, like on opposite sides, like going to the sign up thing, and they're both talking about why they want to be in the school play. And
Yeah.
it's just like so good. And then they go and they both reach for the pen at the same time.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
so good.
It's real good. It's real good. I like it. Delicious content
10 out of
right here.
5 out of
Yummy.
5.
5 out of 5. And then he says like age before beauty. It's really stupid.
Yeah.
That's a bad joke.
But it's not
Which-
it's not a scene
yeah.
with Benny without a stupid remark.
Yeah, exactly. Or while they're walking down the hallway, he was like, "I want to work lights and sound." And Ethan's like, "Remember last time you tried doing that? You burned everyone's hair off." And he's like, "Eyebrows don't count as hair." Like, oh my god, did you burn off Ethan's eyebrows?
Is this why Ethan steals your blood now?
This
yeah.
is why Ethan steals your blood as payback.
We know that's like such a funny concept as them. Those like little kids like in like one of those like school plays, and Benny like messes around with the lights and burns off Ethan's eyebrows. So there's like a few school pictures he has where he doesn't have eyebrows.
And they're just growing in.
Yeah.
That's very funny. Another thing I wanted to mention is that same writing like quirk that I noticed in previous episodes, where where like they'll write their vampire characters like they're ancient, even though they're only really been vampires for like a year or two.
Yeah.
Right? It's not that obvious in this one as in other ones, but like, or it's like, don't vampires have like mind control? You could have convinced her to hurt herself. And Sarah was like, only old and powerful vampires can do that. So what did you do, Erica? And I'm like, she's not old. She's not an old vampire.
Yeah.
By
Maybe she
vampire
was saying
standards.
that she was powerful.
Yeah, maybe. Which, they never deeply explain it. They never, like, actually explain it. But I'm pretty sure if you, like, actually drink human blood and stuff, like, you're more, like, your powers are more, like, strong versus, like, animal blood.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like a thing. So because Erica actively stalks people and hunts them down, she's a lot more stronger than like rorriM or something is, you
Yeah,
know?
and I guess that actually like checks out also with the stats that Ethan has.
Yeah, the stats. Oh my gosh, we only briefly mentioned that. He has stats for on who could beat you in a fight, like Erica or Serica stats.
Yeah.
And I like that it's so obvious that Ethan would be Team Sarah and Benny would be Team Erica
Yeah.
for like
Yeah.
who would win.
Oh,
And that seems to be the case.
Yeah, they've definitely had heated debates about this.
And they made a whole poster.
Yeah.
And like they had to draw those drawings of them, like those cute little like animated drawings of them.
Yeah.
My theory is that Ethan drew those. That's his art style.
Yeah. He watches anime.
Before we get into final thoughts, I know you thought this episode was over, but it's not. I am now going to read out some of the responses we got on our Tumblr account. So if you want your opinions of the episode we're talking about to be included in our episode of the podcast, then check out our Tumblr account. We post a post. We post a post. We make a post where people can respond and share their opinions, and we will read them out loud and discuss it. So check out our Tumblr at www.vampywampycampypodcast.tumblr.com and send us an ask, send us a submission, just do everything. Okay, so we'll get into it now. Mystic Moon Dancer, one of our podcast besties, said, the gayest episode of the entire series, hands down. Obviously. But seriously though, I'd like to know how Olivia's spirit wound up trapped in the dressing room mirror when she died on stage, who become so attached to a vanity mirror in a high school dressing room that the spirit winds up being trapped after death. That's something that's pretty interesting to mention because she does die on stage, like you said, but I personally think, but I mean, I guess, but I think like we said in the episode, I think the idea was haunted mirror before like haunted, ghost in mirror, if that makes sense. Also, how many times has Ethan needed to bathe in Evelyn's special lucky soap that removes bad luck anyways? Is he just naturally that unlucky, or does he keep doing this to himself? I like to think at least like once or twice he's been like just gotten some real bad luck. And Evelyn's been there to help him out. And what about the drama teacher, Miss LOL? What is she doing looking inside the basement walls at the school for? I'm pretty sure that's not normal for teachers, just to be like knocking holes through walls. Yeah, very true. I guess she just like was really determined to find this one script, which is interesting. I love rorriM becoming a local high school prankster. Him using his vampire powers to bring laughs and joy to his fellow classmates is priceless. I agree. That's one of my favorite parts, is that like he's not, using his vampire powers for malicious intent or to hunt people down. He's just like pulling pranks. It is quite great. Thank you for the response, Mystic Moon Dancer. Next, we have rorriM Keener on Tumblr, which is Cora, another one of our podcast besties. Shout out to you. Cora said, honestly, it's not an episode I would put on, but if it was on, I wouldn't skip it, which makes sense. I like that this episode is kind of more centered around Erica, because we don't see that. She's normally B-plot. And I like that the evil version of her, and I like that the evil is just a teenage girl haunting a mirror, because teenage girls are truly horrifying and powerful. Yeah, I agree that, like, Erica being kind of more centered around this episode is pretty nice. And also we do get kind of like an evil Erica moment, which is, it's pretty fun. Plus, the gay flag meme is great. Also, rorriM's B-plot is pretty good. I agree. Thank you for the response, Cora. Next is Betty Weir on Tumblr. Next is Betty Weir on Tumblr, who is Anakin. Thank you for responding. They said, I honestly really love this episode. Always find myself going back to it. Who doesn't love a good theater plot? Exactly. All the theater kid nerds can agree. All of the character dynamics in this episode are so fun. Like Ethan and Rory talking about Pranksy, Sarah confiding in Ethan about her dreams of acting, and Benny and Sarah teaming up to save Ethan. Yeah, that moment always stuck out to me that, like, you know, obviously the two of them are just like, oh my gosh, where's Ethan? And so then they go and try to find him. I always like that scene, even though there's a wand, quote unquote, in that. And the poster that Ethan and Benny make, so stupidly charming, and I love Sarah's reaction to it. Yeah, that's very funny. And the fits were very good. I agree with what you said. The fits were very good. Ethan in a baseball tee is charming. Benny's vest changed my life, and the theater costumes were super pretty. And OMG, the effects in this episode were so nice. The spirit going into Erica, the evil mirror shots, and Benny's magic were just so wah. The only downside I have to this ep is the villain's ending. They just paint over her. Like, how was the resolution to she was killed by the bullies? mbav lets go. Like, how is that a resolution to she was killed by her bullies? mbav let ghosts have happy endings challenge. That's very true. That's very true. They just kind of wrap it up real quick because, you know, the episode didn't have much time left. Thank you for the response. Our final response is from Old Ratbiter Sarah on Tumblr, also known as Leia. I hope I pronounced her name right. They said, not gonna lie, this will forever stay one of my favorite episodes ever. Really like how Erica got her moment to shine in this. Exactly. I always really liked her reaction when she saw herself, like, oh my gosh, I'm so hot. But at the same time, can you blame her? Like, she didn't see herself for a year. It makes sense that she would, you know, be excited. Yes, that scene, oh, it's so good. We rarely get, like, solo Erica scenes, so it's so nice to see. Also really like the fact that Sarah apparently wanted to be an actress. It's such a cute little touch to her character. And Rory's Pranksy plot was one of the funniest B-sides. And Rory's Pranksy plot was one of the funniest side plots in the show, I think. Just the dude doing his thing. Yeah, he has nothing to do with the entire, like, premise. He's just kind of making YouTube videos on the side. Not gonna lie, I feel like Benny's sadness over not being able to go crazy with the lightning seems like such a fun thing to do. I agree. Not gonna lie, I kind of feel Benny's sadness over not being able to go crazy with the lightning. It seems like such a fun thing to do. Yeah, especially when you have, like, the magical ability to do so. Also, Teen Me was shocked when I found out that this... Also, Teen Me was shocked when... Also, Teen Me was shocked when they found out that Sunshine is played by Bindi Irwin. Exactly. I never knew that as a kid, but it's so funny to me. And justice for the girl who was killed by her bullies, to be honest. Like, were they ever reprimanded for that? Not really blaming her for wanting revenge, to be honest. Exactly. Why does Ethan side with the bullies in that interaction? It's crazy. She's like, they literally murdered me in a Carrie-style embarrassment in front of a large crowd of people. And then Ethan's like, but they didn't mean to kill you. Like, bitch, you don't. Anyways, thank you for all the responses. Again, check out our Tumblr account. It'll be linked in the description. Back to the final thoughts now. Okay, who wants to go first for final thoughts?
I guess I could. I'll try.
Get your thoughts together. Get your out of 5 thing ready.
Oh god, I forgot about that. So I kind of like this episode. It's pretty enjoyable. I liked the the Benica crumbs we got, as well as
yes.
the absolute, like, symmetry of Ethan.
The symmetry.
Like, my man.
Yeah, literally, he's like, I am not going to join the play. Yeah. That sounds awful.
And then
he's like, Sarah's in it.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'll join the play.
Yeah. he just... he's so pathetic. I love him. And...
it's amazing.
Like, I mean... the points deducted because we didn't get a gnar from Bindi Irwin.
I agree. There was no Australian nose.
But yeah, it's pretty fun. We got a lot of the good things, like a little bit of vampire lore, a little bit of NPC Whitechapel. Um,
Yeah.
it's pretty it's good, but also I like the more I think about it, the more I like don't think about the villain as much.
Yeah.
Like I just kind of forget that like the villain is actually like a little bit of like a person or like a soul. I'm just like heh mirror villain, but
And that's definitely how they advertised it. They never advertised that it was like a human, like ghost that they were fighting.
yeah.
Which,
Yeah.
by the way, we didn't even talk about how they got defeated. They trapped him in another mirror and then painted over that mirror,
Yeah,
which is a little bit intense.
I know. I
But,
was like, how are you? Like,
like,
what
you
are you
gonna
gonna do
remove
with
the paint?
yeah? What are you gonna do with that mirror afterwards? You just gonna throw it away? Like,
Like, yeah. They're like, oh, we're gonna,
you're gonna put it in?
capture
Yeah.
it and so we can release it later. But, like, how are you going to release
Yeah,
her?
They're gonna put
yeah.
it back on the wall where they found the script.
Just put the mirror and the script back in the wall.
Yeah. But yeah, I like this episode. I remember liking it when I first saw it. So, I think my rating would be, like a 4 out of 5. Rainbow flags.
Perfect.
Perfect. Okay.
Did you want to go next, Sal?
Sure. So I also like this
Awesome.
episode. I actually like the villain more than I thought I would. I remember liking it when we first saw it. But I think it's just kind of a cool concept. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like how
yeah.
how it works with the mirror.
Yeah, that'd be
So-
kind of funny if, like, one day Sarah and Erica, like, make a friend who's trapped in a mirror, and then that's how they could see themselves.
Exactly. Yes.
Fanfic material.
Again, wanting that very specific crossover.
Yes, exactly.
Someone needs to write that on my desk by Monday, please.
Hand it over.
Yeah, I just thought this episode was kind of quirky, I guess. Not necessarily in a bad way. I like that they were theater kids. I thought that was really funny. It reminds me of
they
my
became
dark
theater
past.
kids. Our dark past.
Our dark past.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Just like that one image, our.
Yeah, our dark past.
Can I, you can cut this out, but like, can you like have that fade in from post of us saying that?
Yes.
It's like our.
I can do that.
Thank you. They had good fits. I like their actual play fits. They were pretty good. They're really cute. I honestly don't even remember like what the original girl's outfit looked like.
I'm pretty sure Sunday Clovers was just wearing like an overly peppy shirt or
Yeah.
even dress with like a pink cardigan, like something very boring.
Yeah, I meant like the girl from the 60s or the 80s or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Like who was the
She
main...
had a side pony that was very 80s.
Yeah. I still think it was really funny that they looked kind of like a bad spray tan. I'm not gonna get over that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really like this episode. It's really funny. So I'm gonna give this one also a 4 out of 5. This time I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 supposedly green cargo pants.
Supposedly green.
Supposedly. Because one of us,
Supposedly.
and I'm not naming names, is colorblind.
Being called out right now.
But the thing is, you truly don't know which one of us it is.
Yeah, any of us could,
Yeah.
because we've all discussed it before.
Yeah,
We've
you're
all
right.
thought about it.
We've all had incorrect color opinions.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's honestly a toss-up at this point.
Yeah. Who do
Or maybe all three of us.
who do you headcanon as colorblind?
For the
Let us
1-year
know in the
anniversary of the
comments.
podcast, we're all gonna get colorblind tested. I really like this episode for the lore. I kind of agree with you guys that, like, the villain doesn't really stand out as much as, like, they're fighting against her. It's more of, like, she is just, like, a background to an explanation for why there's a haunted mirror, basically, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, it would have been a little bit more interesting to have that villain be more of, like, a presence, like a character, you know? But I think the idea from the beginning was evil mirror.
Yeah.
So they just kind of relied on some previous lore
because I feel
to
like
get that.
Because I think, like, even though the person in the mirror didn't stand out that much, I think if they tried to make her stand out, it would have been like the Coach Ed, is his name? Like, situation almost.
Yeah. I don't think it would have been as good. Yeah, I agree. So I honestly think they did the best they could with the balance that they had, so I can appreciate it.
Sorry. I looked back at the got back from the Jersey Shore again. Sorry.
They honestly look really weird with that filter.
Yeah. Anyway, continue. I'm sorry.
This episode does have a lot of meat in it, though, if I were to say. Like, it's very, like, you know, it's very meat forward. I don't know what I'm saying.
Meat?
There's a lot to chew on. I don't know. I'm just hungry. I haven't eaten anything.
Valid.
There's a lot to do in this episode. There's a lot of extra tidbits and, like, fun added to the story, other than just the villain. Like, there's a lot going on, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bindi Irwin for being the guest star.
For existing.
I appreciate. Yeah, and for dying in the episode. Not really, though, but, like,
Sometimes I can still hear her voice.
Is Sunday Clover in the room with us right now? So for that, I'm probably gonna. I really like this episode. I think it's like a really good one.
Yeah.
And is one that people should watch when you go to watch the show. It's like very memorable, very much like, you know, I mean, gay Erica,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they had the foresight to realize that, like, the gay community would just latch so deeply, just hold so dearly that screenshot of Erica holding the flag.
Yeah.
So because of that, I'm going to give the episode a 4.5. I'm feeling pretty highly for this one. I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5 concrete cakes, because we didn't talk about that scene.
Oh, yeah.
Or Ethan and Samantha, his mom, were eating that cake that Ross baked.
I forgot that. They said they made it. Or, like, built it.
They built it, yeah. They looked like a normal ass cake, but the sound effects they made it sound like a block of concrete.
Yeah.
Which is very funny. So I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching the Vampy Wampy Campy Podcast. Make sure to subscribe and leave us a lampy. Make sure to go to our Tumblr, the www.vampywampycampypodcast.tumblr.com, to leave us some quampies so we can ampy them in the next episode.
Heck yeah.
Make sure to take down your tent and put out your fire.
If not, Smokey the Bear is going to come and pull you into the mirror.
I was going to say he's going to feed you Floam. Y'all remember Floam?
Oh, yeah.
It's a callback to the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, he's
when we
gonna
talked about aqua
shove
beads or whatever.
Floam and Bendaroos down your throat.
Yes, exactly. Bendaroos.
Do you remember those?
He's going to make you... Yeah. He's going to make you to crunch down on some Lincoln logs.
Oh, yeah. Those always smelled so good.
Okay. Oh, man. Amazing. Okay, thank you for listening. Late.
Late.
Okay, you guys can pause whenever. It's all good.